off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be. Till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey than me.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shot. Fresh out of jail, man. You haters done fucked up now. I'm back to get my meal, man. Homie, don't make me hunt you down. Hey, that's that. Keep on, and I won't stop. Fuck with me, I promise I'ma make you breathe and stop. I keep on with my Glock cock, living on the edge of the bed, screaming, fuck the cops. Man, that's that old roll. That's that roll before Trey. That's that roll before Fox News interview. Like that. Yeah. I was on my tough shit back then. Yeah, that's that 03. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie. Ro had some badass albums. I don't know, I might say Life of Joseph that Look at What You Did to Me was bad. That Life of Joseph Maffei was a bad motherfucker. Truth Be Told album was a bad. Nah, he had some bad ones. But yeah, around that time, that's when Ro was on his best shit. But yeah, anyway, I done started off on Ro. But since I'm speaking of Ro, who was signed to J. Prince, Andre Ward was also signed to J. Prince. So I guess it just meets in the road, and yeah, I can just easily come back over to the shit that I've heard. Andre Ward is a dirty fighter, and Terrance Bud Crawford is cherry-picking Canelo. Now, Earl Spence fans, don't get too excited, because you motherfuckers, you agree with anything that's against Bud. Listen, all I'm going to say is this. Oh, wait, and before I get to what I think, let's go to what a source I got this information from. This comes from Nestor Gibbs with the Boxing Voice. And by the way, I didn't even put your name or your channel on the title, so I'm not trying to get no clicks off your pimping. But I definitely hope it get back to you. Nestor... we all know he's from Jersey. He used to be a dope boy. He got jammed up. Not only did he give up information, he wore a wire. That means you're an informant. He did that shit. He gave up information, gave up some dudes, and moved to Vegas and moved around. And now he in boxing. He don't leave the house. He don't go to fights. And I see why he don't go to fights. He stays in it. Nobody know where he stays. Nobody knows except what's an old daddy? Yeah, daddy know where. Yeah. He's in a federal hideout. Yeah. They got him under that witness protection. Yeah, motherfucker can't fuck. You fuck with Nestor. If you punch him, you'll get 30 years. If you knock out Nestor Gibbs, your ass will get 30, 40 years for that shit. That motherfucker is paid for. When the feds got you, and when you under their wing and protection, especially when you ain't black, oh boy, they gonna protect you. Listen, Nestor is a professional informant, and he's a con man. And it's by time, I done got you a couple times. I done went at Nestor several times since I started this channel. But this time, I gotta really get you. You a fraud, bro, that act like you like black people. You are a fraud that act like you love black people and that, and all this stuff. You act like you fuck with us. That's how I'm just gonna say it like that, but you really have a different agenda, bro. You are not a black Latino. You are not that. You are not that. You know, it's a couple that's in boxing. Like I consider him a real one. I think Andy Cruz was one. Shout out to him. He over there in Bozy gym, in his gym. He ain't trying to act like the black fighters ain't the best. That's why he came to Bozy gym. That's why he got around Boots, because he know where the sauce at and he relate to the sauce. And that's why I say, yeah, he amongst black people every day. Yeah, Andy Cruz hang around black people every day. And Mariel around Charlo and them, and he around other black folks and all that there. And Canelo ain't never around black people. So that's the difference between a black Latino and a white Latino. He don't familiarize himself with black people. He don't look at himself that way. Nestor is a white Latino that play like he on our side. Yeah, he play like he with us. You ain't with us, bro. You a fraud, bro. And 90% of your support come from black fans. That hideout spot you in, bro, that is financed by black boxing fans. That that Hardin kush you smoking on, all that shit is due to the expenses of black fans. You ain't shit without black fans, Nestor. I just want to make it clear. 90% of the people, that's why if I ever want to know how black people feel, I go holler at Nestor. If I ever want to know how black fans feel about a situation, I holler at Nestor. Nestor has the biggest black following of a non-black channel in boxing, in my opinion. Miss old bootleg moonshine. He got a lot of black followers. It's old reporting. Ellie got some followers, but when it comes to love, I think Nestor get the most. Yeah, I think it's him. Yeah, I think you get the most black love of a non-black content creator. So what I'm saying is, bro, not only that, bro, you snaked a lot of black fighters. You snake Wilder, bro. When you was all in the ring with him, with your camera, happy as shit, agreeing with everything Wilder had to say. You know, black fighters made you, bro. Real shit. It was Wilder, bro. It was Spence that let you come to his gym, and then you did some snake ass shit. No. It was Spence that let you come to his gym, bro. You do all this capping for Canelo. I ain't never seen you in the gym. I ain't never seen you dapping up Eddie Reynoso. I ain't never seen Canelo come on your show. But Wilder let you in his gym. Earl let you in his gym. Devin Haney let you in his gym. Black fighters show you mad love. You do all this capping for Canelo, bro, but Canelo don't do no capping for you. Canelo don't give a fuck about you, bro. So I'm just saying, bro, just stop it, bro. I watch you, but anyway, so you flipped on Wilder and you went to riding Fatback Fury nuts, and now Fatback Fury is the greatest. You started saying Fatback Fury was the greatest. I remember that shit. You turned on Earl. They kicked you out the gym because they realized you was a rat and you can't trust an informant nowhere. They gonna do some dirty shit. I don't trust a rat, bro. I don't trust nobody who ever even thought about putting a wire on their fucking shirt, bro. I just don't trust. I don't trust it. I don't like snitches. I don't want to be around one. I just don't trust it. I don't trust nobody who cooperates with the police. You know. And a little off subject, motherfucker, I just want to clarify something, because I had brothers coming in my chat. Man, Boosie called the laws on a female, bro. Nah, he ain't no snitch, bro. Man, these hoes be tripping out here, bro. Yeah. Well, yeah, my second baby mama. Yeah, my fourth baby mama. Bitch tried to stab me and this and that. I had to call the laws, because if I hadn't, she would have called them on me and I would have went to jail. Listen, bro, we ain't broke. That's broke problems. Rich rappers don't go through. That's some broke shit. If your girl trying to stab you and all that shit and y'all calling the laws on each, that's broke problems. You only see that shit in the ghetto. You don't see that shit in the suburbs or the rich neighborhoods. Boosie is a millionaire that can kick any female out his crib. She is on his property, bro. And all I'm saying is, when you talk this street shit, and Boosie at 40-some years old, he still claimed to be a gangster, and he ended his friendship with T.I. because of snitch allegations and tried to please Vlad. He's always tried to uphold, I don't do no talking. I don't fuck with the police. So what the fuck you calling them for? You act like you have such a disdain for the police that you are so gangster, bro. I don't give a fuck. And over a female? And not only that, bro, he started recording the girl being put into the police car, and you talking to the police like, bro, that's one of your partners. You giving details, you giving a whole week's list of the shit she been doing. That is some law shit. That's a snitch. I don't trust no man that called the police, bro. So, and I don't even uphold the gangster lifestyle no more. I'm Black Power. You know what I stand for. But it's certain principles I still live by. It's still little shit that I don't believe in telling, bro. I don't want to be around no snitch. Just want to make that shit very goddamn clear. None of that shit. I don't consider myself a civilian, but I ain't a gangster no more. But I'm not a civilian that calls the police when I'm in trouble. No. I got some shit for you if I'm in trouble. I got some shit for you. And like I said, without that pistol, I could slap most of you motherfuckers in your motherfucking mouth repeatedly. So, including you, Nestor. So, yeah. I listen, that height shit don't do nothing for me, bro. Yeah, you 6'5". I know a lot of 6'5" softies. Yeah, them motherfuckers' legs be weak as shit, bro. I drop. Let me quit. Nah. But listen, Nestor, you been getting by with this shit too long. It ain't been enough black people to go on and call you out on your bullshit. Nestor, you make way too much money off black people to not always go with the black fighter. You don't always go with the black fighter. You don't show love. We don't get no love back from that. You should be obligated, just like old Money Brown. And he done kind of fell off with that Canelo shit. But about 2 years ago, Money Brown was Canelo's biggest fan. Money Brown gained many subscribers. His whole chat was full of Mexicans. Now you damn near couldn't even be black and go in Money Brown chat. Mexicans will get on your ass, kick you out his chat. Yeah, all his ranches, all the motherfuckers that had a range was a Mexican. So if you was black and coming in his chat back in the Canelo days, them motherfucking Mexicans would have kicked you out his shit. Money Brown did everything but worse than Bravo. You know, I just don't get it. But he got a lot of money off that shit. But one thing I can say about Money Brown, the difference between him and Old Ness, both of them are slick. Both of them think they slick. Both of them do weird shit for money. But also, Money Brown damn near disowned black people for Mexicans. No, that's the difference. And I think you should have done that too. Next, you should embrace black people for all the money you making off us. Just like Money Brown went Mexican for about 2 years. Nah, Money Brown, you couldn't say nothing about a Mexican. Money Brown got on the front line for Mexico behind Canelo. And behind his Mexican support, he turned on black people and started riding with And not only did he ride for Canelo, anytime it was a Mexican, he was riding with him. Yeah, the only black fighter he supported was old Earl Spence or some shit, but the rest was Mexican fighters. Money Brown went all the way Mexican about 2 years ago. But it seemed like ever since Canelo lost the Bivol, Money Brown, I just don't know. You just done quiet down on that shit. I don't know what's up with you, but get your money, pimpin'. But yeah, you should have showed way more love to black people for the love that they show you. I didn't even know, bro. To call back in, that motherfucker charged you $5 and shit. Yeah, one of the dudes was like, yeah, man, I paid my $5. Canessa overtalk you, especially when it's something against Canelo. He'll use your whole $5 phone call and talk over you. That's why you can't, that's broad type shit though, but that's why you can't win no argument with Ness. That's why I don't want to, I never call into your show. I didn't title you on my video, but I just got to speak about it, bro. Just show more appreciation for black money, bro. Like I said, without us, you ain't shit. Just like without us, Vlad ain't shit. So, anyway, I just got to say this. So you turned on Earl, you turned on Wilder. And not only that, it's a lot of reasons why I'm getting you, bro. I don't know when I'm going to stop. Yeah. At this point, I damn near don't know when it's so much I got to say about you, bro. You went on some Bud shit. You got off Spence nuts and you jumped straight on Bud's nuts immediately. You just went from nut to nut. And not only did you jump on Bud nuts, and that's how you start getting a lot of Bud fans on your shit, because you started playing on the narrative that, oh, Earl ducking Bud, oh, Earl ain't shit. You started playing this look, because it was a huge Earl Spence Terrance Crawford war, and the shit's still going on amongst fans. Even though the rematch may never happen, fans are still on this Earl Spence Terrance Crawford shit. They just a little more quiet. But you played on that shit. Oh, Earl ducking. Oh, Earl this. And when Terrance Crawford beat Earl, you was the biggest channel shitting on him. You celebrated with black people. Y'all pop bottles and shit. You act like you was with us. And you was Team Terrance Crawford all the fucking way. Until he started calling out your pride, Canelo Alvarez, which is your fellow white Latino. Tell you, boy, I'm telling you, people think I'm playing about this white Latino. Just like it's a lot of black people that really want to be white and want to be accepted by whites, it is a huge population of Latinos that want to be white. They want to be accepted by white folks, and they despise black people. So, it's some that fuck with us, but it's some that want to be like old Ness. So, Ness, I'm telling you, bro, he's the culture vulture of YouTube boxing. He's the culture vulture of YouTube boxing. And I'm gonna tell you something. And some black fans turned on him yesterday in this show. When he got the shitting on Bud, started shitting on his resume and this and that. But you used to shit on Earl resume and uplift Bud resume. You used to shit on Earl and uplift Bud. I'm telling you, I thought you was Team Bud until Bud started calling out Canelo. Now, Nestor is saying that Bud is cherry picking Canelo by moving up three-weight divisions. Now, he only fighting him because he see a weakness in this and that. There is no way on earth you can move up three-weight divisions and cherry pick anybody. If he moved up to 168 and fought Mabili, and Mabili ain't no big name, that is not a cherry pick, bro. But Jamel moved up two-weight division to fight Canelo, but that wasn't no cherry pick, and you ain't never called that a cherry pick. Not only that, Nestor is claiming new demands that only way Terrance Crawford deserve a fight with Canelo, because he's just looking for a payday. He needs to fight a 168-pounder like David Benavidez or Caleb Plant and then get the Canelo fight. But when Jamel moved up two-weight division, he went straight at Canelo. He didn't fight nobody at 168. What are we talking? You just felt that Canelo was going to beat Jamel, bro. You don't think. I'm telling you something, bro. I talk this shit, and I think it is stupid to move up through. Most fans don't think Canelo can beat Terrance Crawford. And even though I think it's stupid, Crawford's so much better that I see him pulling it off. It's just three-weight divisions, a motherfucker. Terrance Crawford is far better than Canelo. Far better. It ain't close, bro. But so anyway. So callers started calling in. Black fans damn near started changing on them, Bud black fans. But they was like, come on, Ness, how you gonna say that he cherry picking Canelo and this and that and this and that and this and that? So Ness just started shitting on Bud now. So now you against Bud. Like, bro, then you go, hold on, you was the same one who went to Omaha to the parade. You went to his gym. Y'all was at the bar. What the fuck are we? You was on Bud nuts, bro. You was on Wilder nuts. You was on Earl nuts. Then you skipped the Bud nuts. Like, bro, just stop playing on black fighters, bro. Just say you really don't fuck with black fighters, bro. You just play. What you was doing was you was playing black fans against each other with that Earl Spence Terrance Crawford shit. That's really what you did, bro. Everything Earl did, you was shitting on it. I peeped your play, bro. You a messy motherfucker. You use white boy tactics. That's all you do. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. And I have no respect for you. The way you switched on Terrance Crawford, that shit is amazing. This motherfucker said Terrance Crawford is cherry picking Canelo. Wow. I'm gonna get to Terrance Crawford because there's some new news, but I ain't through with you, Nestor. I'm not through with you. Not only did you say that, when you went at Andre Ward, that's when I knew I had to make this video about you. This shit is all about you. Don't fuck with our legends, bro. That's why I say, bro, stay out this sauce. I'm tired of you bitch ass motherfuckers getting taper face. You want to come on the basketball court and learn how to do a goddamn spin and learn our shit. You want to learn our little lingo and how we talk, but you don't want to be amongst us, bro. Just stop it, bro. Just stop it, bro. Black fighters have showed you way too much love for you to sit there and play these kind of games. And Andre Ward didn't even shit on Canelo in the Breakfast Interview Club. All he said was, bro, he skipped past certain fighters, bro. That's what he do. Everybody know it. And you use that to start a whole campaign on shitting on Ward. Now he a dirty fighter. No, he didn't really stop Canelo Kovalev. Those were low blows. Andre Ward resume trash compared to Canelo. Is you fucking serious, bro? And then you said Andre Ward went on a European tour just like Canelo did. So what are we talking about? And you said the Europeans that Canelo fought is better than the ones that Ward fought. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm finna tell you some real shit. The best Euro fighter that Canelo beat, and he didn't turn out to be who we thought he was because he lost to Derenchenko. Triple G is the best white boy you ever beat. Triple G ain't better than Carl Froch, and I motherfucking said it. He ain't better than no Carl Froch. Triple G would have struggled against Mikhail Kessler. I don't know if he would have beat Arthur Abram. I don't know if he would have beat them. He definitely wouldn't have beat Carl Froch. There's nobody on Canelo's resume that he has ever beat that's better than Carl Froch. Or Chad Dawson. Who has Canelo ever beat that's better than Chad Dawson? Or Carl Froch? The version of Kovalev that Andre Ward beat, Canelo has never faced that. Canelo in his prime has never been in a fight where he's the underdog. Andre Ward was the underdog and he moved up to fight Kovalev. Canelo wasn't the underdog when he fought Bivol. Everybody thought he was going to beat Bivol. We thought it was a good cherry pick, but it was a cherry pick gone wrong because Bivol didn't respect him and outboxed him easily and exposed him. Don't ever put Canelo name next to Andre Ward, bro. Don't. Let me tell you something. Canelo would have struggled with Abika, Serge Abika, that African that Ward fought. The Kovalev that Andre Ward fought was a monster, and everybody know it. They had Kovalev pound for pound. That was a fight for pound. Kovalev was a monster, and not only that, he could box, and his fucking right hand was lethal. A lot of people forget who Kovalev was because it wasn't the Kovalev that you fought, that you made fight 2 months after going through a war with Anthony Yard. The version of Kovalev that Andre Ward fought, that was a dangerous fight. That was extremely dangerous fight. But he beat him twice. And in the second fight, he stopped him. Now you calling low blow, bro. That's what white media did. That's why I say you're a white boy at heart. That's what white media tried to tarnish his fucking victory over Kovalev. Because everybody thought Kovalev was going to knock his ass out. Especially after the first fight when he dropped Ward. They were like, oh, no. The second fight, Kovalev going to catch up to him. Because in the first fight, right after being dropped, Andre Ward completely outboxed him every round after that. And that was some of the greatest coaching in the corner by Virgil Hunter. I got a lot of respect for Virgil Hunter. A whole lot of respect for Virgil Hunter. Anyway, very underrated trainer. Let me tell you something, bro. Beating Kovalev, I'm not even going to name Kovalev because that Kovalev win is far better than anything you've ever accomplished in your life. He just didn't get the credit. Man, Kovalev was the crusher. Everybody was talking about Kovalev. Everybody in boxing was saying, man, this dude is a monster. He was way more vicious than Triple G. More vicious. And Kovalev was actually, Triple G proved to be a hype job. Kovalev wasn't no hype job. That's one thing I can say about Kovalev. Kovalev was not no hype job. And he had a good ass black trainer who he turned on after that. Kovalev didn't even like black people, but he could get a black trainer, one of our best. Black people we just stupid sometimes. Sometimes, maybe I can't even just blame you. Maybe it's the ignorance of black folks that just constantly spend money and come on your channel and and call into your show and do all that there. I don't know, bro. But we stupid for letting it happen. But Andre Ward by far has a better resume than Canelo. You can't compare it. And he fought that prime Kovalev. He fought a prime Carl Froch. So I'm just telling you, bro, that Chad Dawson win was so underrated. It's just that Ward didn't get the publicity that Triple G and Kovalev got and all these other, and Canelo got. He didn't get the publicity. That's one of the most underrated careers in the history of boxing. Andre Ward has one of the most underrated careers in boxing. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Even though he got dropped by Kovalev, that was not a close fight to me. He won every round after that. Andre Ward has never even been in a close fight. Bro, you had a competitive fight with John Ryder, bro. You had a competitive fight with Austin Trout. You lost to Laura. Let's stop it. But the way Ness will lie and motherfucker. But anyway, I'm done with your Ness. But yeah, just to try to call Andre Ward a dirty fighter, and now he just a Canelo hater, bro. Just stay out of our legends. Just keep their name out your mouth, bro. Like I said, bro, you expose yourself in so many ways, bro. You know, that motherfucker turned on Bud, though. Yeah, that motherfucker turned on Bud and said he cherry picking Canelo. He just fighting Canelo because he just cherry picking by moving up 3-weight divisions. It is what it is, but I'm just gonna say this. I done had enough of you, Ness, but I'm just saying, bro, you just a fraud, bro. You just a fraud, bro, and you just one of them motherfuckers that just, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, motherfuckers use our lingo to get hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? You jam our shit, you get the tapers and all that shit, bro, but you really against us. So I'm just saying, you one of them. You one of them. But shout out to those who do fuck with us, though. Because it is plenty that fuck with us. And I appreciate that. I will always appreciate that. I appreciate the ones that fuck with me in my chat. That fuck with my channel. You know I'm black first, but yeah. If you consider yourself a part of our culture, and yeah, and you ride with us, then that's cool, and I appreciate it. But I don't believe in a white boy riding with us, though. Yeah, I fuck with black Latinos, but I don't fuck with white boys. That's just me. White boy, it is too much power that your people have in this country. You need to just go be white. And if you want to help black people, if you white and you want to help black people so much and you want to be amongst us, go convince other white folks to stop hating us so much. Go and convince the police force. You need to travel to white nation after white nation. Go to some of these white states like Utah or some shit like that, and Wyoming and all that shit there, and convince white folks to accept us for once. If you care so much about black people. So I've never agreed with white boys being a part of a black organization. I just never agreed with that shit. Even Malcolm said that shit after he left from Mecca and he seen white Muslims that was friendly. He still knew a white boy can't be in my group. Nah, you can't be in my group. How the fuck can my oppressors people? I don't give a fuck how good of a white boy you are. You just can't be in my group. That's just how I stand. Like I said, even John Brown, he was a hell of a white boy that built an army with black people and fought white folks. I don't know, maybe a John Brown type white boy, but even him, I still have cameras and watch his ass. But yeah, it's just how I feel about white. I just don't trust them. I just don't trust you, because a white boy know when to be a white boy. I've seen it over and over. I went through this shit with white blood, homie. A white boy know when to be a white boy at the end of the day, and that's all of them. All of them know that. And all white people are in agreement for the better of white people, even if it's to the destruction of black people. They are for their people being on top, even if it's through rape, even if it's through mass incarceration, even if it's through killing and destroying black people. All white people are for the betterment of white people. And they have no problem with America, and they think this is a great country. And I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And that's just how I feel about it. So, Nestor, you say you Dominican, but you ain't from Dominica. But I'm telling you, bro, you got your white card approval. You are a white Latino. You are a white boy at heart. You promote the white agenda that they promote in boxing. You do that, bro. You do that, and you will lie to the end for Canelo. Bro, you say Floyd your favorite fighter of all time. But honestly, you shit on Floyd way more. He will not say nothing bad about Canelo. The only time he try to act like fair is when it's about David. And that's when you look at mainstream media, that's the only time they will call him out. They laughed at Andre when Andre showed up at his press conference calling him out. And he had the other belt, and you could have won Undisputed at 160. They laughed at Andre. They said he broke and he's boring. They laughed at Jamal, and they still laughing at him. But for Benavidez, all fans, all mainstream, no, you can't duck him. No, you can't duck him. But he could duck the black fighters. If Mabili beat the fuck out of Benavidez and beat up Caleb they ain't gonna demand him to fight Mabili like that, bro. He a black fighter. And they had no problem with him losing to Bivol. They have no problem with him losing to David Benavidez. They be damned if he lose to another black fighter. So, Jamel could have changed that because, deep in my heart, I think Jamel is better than Canelo. He just folded like a bitch. Jamel really better. Jamel better than Canelo. Better. He better. 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 He better. He better. He just, for that money, bro, dudes do weird shit. I don't know. Eddie Reynoso and them might have gave Jamel a call. Because the money he done got, he said he made 30 mil. I think they threw an extra 5 or 10 in there. That's just me. Jamel looked way too soft, but he was better than Canelo. But now, it's just like Danny Jacobs. Look how Danny Jacobs looked against Canelo. I mean, Danny Jacobs was extremely soft. That's the fight when they say Canelo looked like Floyd. He was so slick. Danny Jacobs, and look at his career after that Canelo fight. So, yeah, it's gonna be plenty of black fighters to do sellout shit. But yeah, at 160, Andre would have beat him, hands down. And he always had a bad style for him. But I'm gonna say this, Terrance Bud Crawford, I have a new conclusion. I have a new concept. Because I'm black first, and I always look at things from a black perspective. I'm hearing that you're going to fight Chris Eubank Jr. for a title at 160. Whether it's true or not. And even if you in negotiate, if you even considering that, bro, I got Terrance Crawford. No. We ain't going to do it. See, I have been the main channel that have said Terrance Crawford don't gotta fight Boots. Terrance is not ducking Boots. He won't get no credit, and they ain't gonna pay him the money he deserves. I've been on front line trying to say, Bud does not have to fight Boots. He's not ducking Boots. He won't get the credit, and he won't get the money. But Terrance Bud Crawford, if you are even considering fighting a Chris Eubank Jr., I have a change of opinion. We know the Canelo fight ain't happening. Maybe you might get the Tim's Mexican Zoo versus Keith, double E with the F. You may get that. But for you to consider fighting Chris Eubank Jr., I think you just need to fight Boots, bro. It's another black fighter. I can't stand Chris Eubank. I can't stand him. I don't know if it's because I can't stand him or he a shitty fighter. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's more of he is a shitty fighter that got knocked out by a white boy named Liam Smith. I don't know if it's that or if it's, I just don't know, or if he's so white. That's a real light skin. Chris Eubank Jr. is the way light skins are now. I told you, light skins used to act way more black. Light skins today are very Drake-ish and what's that boy Stephen Curry ish. Light skins are just extremely different now. I just don't know. And Chris Eubank Jr. is one of them. That boy's a white boy at heart. He just is, bro. He just is. But anyway, if you even interested in fighting a goddamn Chris Eubank Jr., bro, you need to. I want to see the Boots fight. But right now, you are running out of options. Fight Boots, bro. You ain't gonna get no goddamn credit beating no Eubank Jr., even though it's a 2-division jump. You ain't finna that, and I don't respect that fight. I don't respect it, bro. At this point, Terrance Crawford, and I swear to God, because I see it coming, because Oscar's sneaky. If you fucking move up to 154 and go over there with Golden Boy and fight Virgil Ortiz, I swear to God, bud, we're gonna have a real problem. We're gonna have a real goddamn problem. You need to fight Boots. Give a young black fighter a chance, bro. If you gonna fucking fight a fucking washed up Eubank Jr., at this point, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go on and say it. I'd probably, if Keith was to beat Tim Tszyu, I don't know why my phone just did. If Keith was to beat Tim Tszyu, I would rather you fight Keith Thurman than Boots. But if Tim Tszyu beat Keith Thurman, which he's supposed to do, I'd rather you fight Boots than Tim Tszyu. And the only reason why I said Keith Thurman, because they have a history. Terrance Crawford has always wanted the Keith Thurman fight. And if Keith Thurman is anything like he used to be and beat Tim Tszyu, that would be a great fight for Bud. But I would rather you fight Boots than Tim Tszyu. I'd rather you give a young black fighter a chance instead of an Australian fighter who 5 other black fighters have gave a chance and folded in front of, like Tony Harrison did. So, yeah, that's how I feel, bro. At this point, it's narrowed down, bro. Boots deserve it more than anybody at this point, in my opinion. Boots deserve a Bud shot more than who deserve it more? Who deserve a Bud shot more than Boots? When I really think about this shit, I just been saying, man, Bud ain't scared of him and he ain't ducking him. But now, bro, who else? If you still want to fight, but I get it. Let me just say this, though. Because it's a thin line. Boots is the fight for Bud. But Al ain't shit either. Just like none of these promoters ain't shit. He ain't gonna pay him. He ain't gonna pay Bud for that. And like I said, and I've said it many times, if he was to offer Bud 20 mil to fight Boots, Bud will do it tomorrow. He ain't gonna do it. So it's maybe fans, we need to start demanding these promoters to pay these fighters what they deserve for taking these kind of risks. Bud fighting Boots, he should be paid well. I'm gonna say that. I want you to fight Boots at this point. You gotta pay him for that shit. And he won't get credit. But I still I'd rather see you do that than fight Virgil. And I'd rather see it than the Tim Tszyu fight at this point. I think Boots will beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu right now. And I think he better. It's just me. And I think most boxing fans believe for a fact that Boots is better than Tim Tszyu. I don't like the Eubank Jr. fight. If you was to move to 160 and fight Cherrypick, okay. Cherrypick a bad motherfucker. I can't lie to kick it. You'll beat him though. But Cherrypick can punch. That straight left is very accurate. You'll beat him though. I got Bud beating him. That's way tougher than a Eubank Jr. fight. Cherrypick or even Carlos Adams, that's way tougher than that Eubank shit. You gonna beat Eubank is very slow. You gonna beat the fuck out of Eubank Jr. Carlos Adams and Cherrypick is way tougher if you talking about going to 160. But Bud, like I say, bro, as a fighter, I feel like you don't have much to prove to me. But if you gonna give other fighters a chance, nah, bro, give Boots a chance. Nah, before I see a fucking Eubank Jr., I'd rather you give Boots a shot. And like I said, at this point, bro, I have no confidence in Earl's. I just don't trust it, bro. You waited too long for this rematch shit. Earl has been too quiet, and it's just the shit you choose to talk about. Like this bet with Rolly Romero, bro. It's shit that you talk about that Earl Spence fans can admit, bro. We don't even give a fuck about that. We want to know, is you even still fighting, bro? You take pictures of puppies, you take pictures of this eye shit, but we don't see you in the gym, bro. We don't see you training. We don't see you doing this, bro. We don't see no dedication to the gym. Earl Spence been on a year vacation. I'm just being real, and I know Earl Spence fans feel the same way. You just don't want to say it. Earl Spence has been on a vacation. Didn't take a tune-up, so I don't know. I don't know if he's still fighting. I don't know if you're still fighting, bro. I don't know if you're still fighting. I think you played on fans with this rematch, and I don't think you really want it. I don't think Earl wants the rematch, and I don't think he's confident. Earl seen some shit that night. You can talk a rib injury, or his eyes wasn't right, or you can say it was that sour diesel kush. Whatever it is, it didn't have shit on the skills of Bud that Earl Spence was not prepared for. And I was 50-50 on the fight. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I really like Earl and Terrance Bud Crawford a whole lot. And I was 50-50, but I was leaning towards Earl. I just was kind of hoping Earl won a little more than I was hoping Bud won. But I was happy for Bud when he won, because I like Bud too. But I was riding with Earl a little harder. So it ain't like nah, bro, it's just the energy since that fight, bro. Earl has been suspect. It's been very suspect. Like I said, bro, you been out there with them horses on that ranch. You've been going to Dubai, vacationing and shit. I don't know if you want to fight no more. So, but Bud, bro, at this point, you didn't get the Canelo fight, and I'm a low key. I'm kind of glad, because, bro, Canelo ain't the end all be all. It ain't the end all, and you ain't gonna get the credit you think you was gonna get. Fight Boots. Yeah. At this point, I guess you didn't. Yeah. With this shit and all this other shit, Bud, it ain't many options. Boots. I just don't like. I feel like Earl Spence fans really been salty. Now fight Boots, and you just hoping that Boots can be the one to beat him, because you just salty, bro. A lot of fans are salty when they say Bud fight Boots. It ain't that you want to see a great fight. You just hoping he can expose Bud. That's what you hoping. So that's why I've been against it and all that other shit. But I'm gonna tell you another thing. Canelo, his entire career, ain't never beat a Earl Spence. the kind of opponent that Bud beat. Canelo really ain't never beat a Sean Porter. The level of fighter that a lot of people don't realize. Canelo, Sean Porter could have reigned in other weight divisions if he wasn't up there with Keith, Earl, and Bud. He would have reigned in other divisions. Sean Porter is better than a lot of these fighters. I can argue that Sean Porter is better than any fighter that Canelo has ever beat. I can argue that shit. Sean Porter way better than motherfuckers think. Danny Garcia is probably better than anybody Canelo ever beat. Just telling you, bro. Canelo fought a lot of weak ass fighters, bro. Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders, none of them dudes wasn't shit. His best win is a Triple G that was exposed by Derenchenko. Don't ever compare him to Andre Ward, bro. Don't ever disrespect that man like that. So yeah, I done got that old Ness. I said what I said. Yeah, Bud, I want you to fight Boots. At this point, I'm just convinced. I'm convinced. And I would love to see a passing of the two. But I think you're gonna baptize him though, and I think it may end him. That's what I think. I think it's gonna end him, and I think you won't get credit. You'll end him. You'll end him. But it'll be entertaining as fuck. Even though I got Bud brutally stopping Boots, bro. It's gonna be very interesting until that happens. It's gonna be interesting. I got it inside 6 rounds though. This fight won't go long. Cause Boots throw too many punches. Boots get aggressive. Bud gonna clip him. But it's going to be entertaining, exciting as shit. Bud going to baptize him. Baptize Boots. But in a year or two, Boots will be too much. Boots right now would give Bud trouble. Bud just going to clip him, though. I'm just telling you. Sharpshooter. Going to clip him. But I still want to see it. I don't know. But I still don't like how Boots just been waiting around for Bud like you entitled and shit. I don't like that. Why don't you call out Virgil? Why don't you call out Tim Tszyu? Call out somebody besides Bud and Spence. So I feel it's like we got to have balance. Should Bud give him a chance? Yeah, but Boots stop waiting around on him. Bro, you finna fight a fucking Cody Crowd. Why the fuck is you even still at welterweight, bro? It ain't shit there. You waiting on Barrios for his hand to get better? Or his knee or whatever he hurt to get better, and like that's gonna be the end all be all. Nah, bro. I think Boots should move up to 154 and call out Tim Tszyu versus Keith Thurman winner. But yeah, I'm definitely cool with the Boots versus Bud fight, but I think you should pay him. I don't think he should make no 5 to 6, 7 mil fighting Boots, bro. And Terrance Crawford, I don't know. And another thing, this ain't no Earl Spence versus Terrance Crawford. It won't do none of that. But I will say this. It ain't no huge fight, but Boots versus Bud will be bigger than you think. I'm telling you, motherfuckers gonna crawl up under the ground like worms because everybody know the talent of Boots. And it's gonna be a lot of people that want to see Bud lose, but it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna bring Boots to the big stage. And make no mistake, Boots can pull it off. I just think because Boots like to bang a little too much for a fighter like Bud. He like to stay in the pocket a little. That's what happened to Earl. Being in that pocket too long, a second too long, and he clipped him right on the top of his shit. So that's how I see it happening. But yeah, I'm just telling you, bro. We just gotta watch out for informants like old Ness. I'm telling you, boy. And Danny, you might have been solid before you met old Ness. But yeah, Danny, they didn't put that wire in you. Yeah. Danny, I'm telling you, he be at the fights, but you better not ever put your hands on him. You gonna get fought in you. I'm just telling you. Nesta is protected by the government of America. He's protected by the FBI. Yeah. He's well protected. All kind of shit. Nobody know where he stay. I'm telling you, that motherfucker like James Bond or some shit. That motherfucker got a secret loft somewhere in America. We just don't know where it's at. Like I say, the only person know is Danny and the FBI. So that's the only way you can get a hold of him. He's nowhere to be found. Yeah, I seen you doing interviews at Keith Gym and shit like that. Yeah, he'll do little shit like that. But I know one thing, when he do go places, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be FBI agents everywhere. Them motherfuckers gonna be golfing, walking their dog and shit. But if you ever lay hands on them, bro, you gonna see them motherfuckers pull out them badges. And I'm just telling you, bro, But yeah, motherfucker should have been fired you. And I don't think nobody ever got you like 903 boxing. Cause I'm telling you, bro, this sauce will forever remain. This is 903 boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.